Welcome to this month's Dillsboro Dish. This video will highlight Claymates, Dillsboro's very own paint-your-own pottery studio. We asked Claymates owner Brian to share some of his thoughts on Dillsboro and the inspiration and story behind Claymates. Brian explained that Claymates had been in business for about 5.5 years and that he has been a Dillsboro resident for about 10 years.
What's the inspiration for opening Claymates?
It was a mistake.
Mistake.
Yeah. No, we originally opened up as a gallery, art gallery. I did photography, nature photography, and we had some other folks in there with like metalsmiths and woodworkers and that kind of thing, and jewelry artists. And it was probably an art gallery for tourists, basically.
Okay.
And that's how we started down the street. Mm-hmm. And my wife got her fingers involved in it, and she wanted to open up a little pottery thing in the corner of my gallery. Mm-hmm. Well, she did, and it took off. So that's why we outgrew ourselves. The gallery was doing fine, but then the pottery outgrew itself so fast.
Okay.
We ended up moving into this building for a bigger building. And even then we had half Claymates and half the gallery. And little by little, Claymates kind of squeezed out the gallery, and there's nothing left. Now we just do pottery. It's bittersweet, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Brian explained to us his unique paint-your-own pottery process.
So, as folks come in the door, and it's obviously if they've been here or not because they've got that glazed over, deer in headlights look when they walk in the door. So we generally try to greet them, and just like these folks that came in, they're new. And we try to tell them there's pottery all over the room. So do the whole circuit, look around at everything, and there's not really any kind of format here. We just have stuff scattered around. And the prices on the shelf are like, hey, we don't charge any kind of studio fee or any kind of paint fee, as a lot of studios do. We don't charge any of that. It's all inclusive pricing. Makes it easy. People don't realize what they're getting. We don't charge for time and paints and all that kind of stuff. So the prices on the shelf basically is all you pay, and there's no other fees as well. So for example, this little product here would be $10, and that's it. $10 for the tax. That includes the paints, glazing, firing, everything. So once then you pick out your piece, you can sit wherever you want to sit. We're pretty open. We're pretty carefree about where you sit, what you want to bring. You want to bring food and wine. We don't care about that either. And we have our regular paints are out front here, most popular paints. We've got 100 or so up there. Maybe. And again, these are all food safe, waterproof, dishwasher safe, all that kind of fun stuff once we glaze and fire. So we have these little forms for you to fill out, and we need a name and PIN number, of course, around here, so we can call you when it's ready. It takes us a couple days to glaze and fire. We can get it back to you. And then you pick out the paints you want. There's no restrictions on the number of paints. You can have as much as you want. Go crazy, we don't care. Just write down what you want, and then one of us will happily get the paints for you and keep you filled up at your table. So there's no reason for you to go run around. We wait on you like basically like a restaurant. Bring us your choices. Now I mentioned specialty paints. We usually show the new customers these also, because these are a little more funky. They come out of the kiln just like these things here. They've got little crystals actually that pop open in the kiln and make these patterns. So it's kind of like this kind of paint with extra chunks in it. Crystal paints. And some of them are kind of matte finish, crystals, that kind of thing. Here's a few extras too. Some of them have crackles. So there's a couple different designs for you. So far and away, these are the most popular. And then people who like to play a little more experimental, they like using these. I like using these.
How about these?
These are little squeeze bottles. These are good for writing details. Again, it's the same paint that's out here. It's all the regular paints. And basically, they're just in little squeeze bottles so that you can write with them. So they're good for writing words, and polka dots, and eyeballs, and that kind of thing. So people love these things. Kids love them especially. They'll squeeze through paint all over the place. But that's what it's for. It's really fun and play around with. And speaking of playing around, there's sponges and stamps and stencils and all kinds of toys right here too for you to get creative with also.
We also got a look at the back room where pottery is fired and stored.
So these are our kilns. They're both exactly the same. And we fire glass and pottery, not at the same time, but we can fire them in the same kiln, but it's not at the same time. And if you look down here, the kiln is fairly deep, and we have posts and shelves that we will layer your pottery in the bottom, and then we keep stacking these shelves up on top of it, and we get about, depending on what kind of pottery is in there, 2, 3, 4 layers deep in there. So we can generally put about anywhere from 50 to 60, 70 pieces in one time, again, depending how big we are. That obviously would be a 2-piece kiln load, that's about it.
Be sure to check out Claymates on your next trip to Dillsboro, and check out their website, claymatespottery.com, for daily deals and ongoing discounts.